Vacationing in Portugal, Virginia unexpectedly reconnects with Betty, a friend and former lover from a few years ago. Virginia's current boyfriend, Roger, who is stupid or a creep or both, invites Betty to join them on their vacation. Overcome by conflicted feelings, Virginia takes her bags and hops off the train along the Spanish-Portuguese border and finds the deserted medieval town of Berzano, with its ominous derelict church and graveyard. Unfortunately for her, Virginia decides to camp there for the night, invoking the wrath of the blind Undead Templars who rise from their graves, pursue her through the ruins all the way to the train tracks, where they catch her, bite her to death, and drink her blood. Betty and Roger, discovering local legends regarding murderous long-dead Templars, also learn of Virginia's death when they are questioned by the police. Local authorities don't believe in superstitions, insisting the crime was done by a local gang of smugglers using the legend to invoke fear. As Roger and Betty try to solve the mystery themselves by questioning a professor of medieval history and the leader of the smuggler gang, Virginia's corpse reanimates and kills the morgue attendant before being incinerated by Betty's assistant in a mannequin factory. It makes a little more sense in the movie. Finally, Roger, Betty, and a couple of the smugglers go to the ruins of Berzano at night to verify the truth about the blind dead Templars rising from their tombs. Horror Mayhem is an event celebrating shorter horror fiction, and since this year's theme is horror around the world, I wanted to talk about some classic Euro horror with Amando de Ossorio's movie, Tombs of the Blind Dead. I'll have links in the description to all the channels hosting Horror Mayhem, so you can check out their videos too. You can also take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel of another YouTube creator you enjoy, like the participants in this event, or the algorithm will bite you and drink your blood. De Ossorio and his production team make the most of their small budget. The design, costuming, and makeup effects for the blind Templars are really striking, and the style covers over many of the other limitations. Similarly, the location of the ruined church and the crypts of Berzano make for a great setting that contributes to the atmosphere and contrasts with the modern vacation spots seen in other parts of the movie. Some scenes have a nightmare quality, like Virginia's slow-motion horseback chase, or Nina stalked through the mannequin factory. It's never quite as wild as, say, Dario Argento's Suspiria, but it does have a unique, surreal flair that helps it stand apart from more generic supernatural horror movies. For all its charms, Tombs of the Blind Dead is still a significantly flawed film. There is some rough editing that can seem amateurish even for a low-budget movie from the 70s. The English dubbing is generally poor, often with only a passable attempt made to match with the characters. There is definitely a sleazy, exploitive streak that will turn off some viewers even if they're otherwise fine with the violence and gore. The majority of the characters are not likable, even if some of them are understandable in their motivations or stupid decisions. The pacing feels staccato. The plot is more convoluted than it needs to be. Your mileage will vary in how adversely any of these aspects affect you. But be aware, this is not a polished multi-million-dollar production. While I appreciate and enjoy a good bit of Tombs of the Blind Dead, I don't like it as much as Night of the Seagulls, the last movie in the series. I think the latter film, while also flawed, has stronger central characters and more depth overall. If you like 1970s Euro horror, I do recommend watching this one. The Blind Dead make for visually striking and unique antagonists if nothing else, and they have been influential in horror cinema. But what do you, the audience at home, think? Are you familiar with Tombs of the Blind Dead? Do you think it is a good piece of supernatural horror? Do you think it deserves more recognition, or is it an overrated bit of horror schlock that coasts on style? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my peculiar notions. If you appreciate this channel and want to support it, you know what to do. Until next time, enjoy some good horror. Live and be well.